Thank you guys for coming. I'm Officer Hill with Woods Cross Police. My first name is Brianna, B-R-E-E-A-N-N-A. Last name Hill, H-I-L-L. On March 3rd, we had an employee using the restroom in the USA Gymnastics. It was a unisex bathroom. He discovered a device that looked like a block for a cell phone. He opened it and discovered it had a camera in it, which he reported to Woods Cross Police. In this camera was a micro SD card that held over 500 files. The files dated back to October 2022, and they contained over 70 individuals, both adults and children. These individuals were using the restroom at the gymnastics gym. Through review of the footage, investigators were able to identify all the victims. Investigators are working on contacting all the victims at this time. Through review of the footage, we were able to identify the suspect, 33-year-old Adam Richard Jacobs of Woods Cross. Yesterday, on March 22nd, 2023, investigators, along with several other departments, including the Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force, arrived at Adam's residence. Several other items were taken from Adam's residence, which are being processed as well. Adam was then booked on counts of several counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, which is a second-degree felony, as well as voyeurism, a Class A misdemeanor. We have a electronic service dog which ran the perimeter of the gymnastics gym and found there were no other items located in the gym. At this time, we do not believe that any other employees are involved in this. If you are a victim, we ask that you wait to be contacted, as investigators are working hard to contact everyone and get you notified. Do you guys have any questions?
Was he an employee?
He was an employee. He was the owner of the gym as well as a coach for the young men.
How long has he been the owner, and how long has he worked for?
I don't know that. We can find out for you.
So he was an employee, and the person that found the device was also an employee?
Yes.
So if you think you're a victim, what should you do?
If you're a victim, you can contact Woods Cross Police Department, and we can look into it and make sure that you were not one of the victims. We're more than happy to investigate that for you.
Is there an age range that you're able to disclose? I know you mentioned child to adult. Do we know how young?
We don't know the ages at this time.
I want to clarify the dates for the files were from October 22nd to the day of the arrest, or to when?
They dated back from October 2022 to a couple weeks ago.
Was he just not erasing it, or was he didn't look at it for 6 months?
He had it actively going this entire time.
Did you find images online, or they only on the device that was found in the restroom?
They were on an SD card in the restroom. We have other devices that were found at his residence that we're looking into as well.
So you don't know if the images were online or just on those devices?
Just on the devices that we know of.
In this restroom, multi-sex restroom, so boys and girls meet?
Yes.
Do we know roughly how many of the 70 plus individuals were children specifically? Is there a number of people roughly?
They're still working on it right now. There's a good amount of children and adults. Any other questions?
During their arrest, was there a lot of resistance there? How did that look?
Nope, there was no resistance. He went into custody peacefully.
So following this, it could have a community impact with people who've been there, feeling like they possibly may have been violated. What message would you want to share?
Yeah, you're more than welcome to reach out to us, and we're willing to give you resources or help you out. We understand that this is a hard time for everyone, and people do feel violated. You can also look into counseling if you feel like you need mental health as well.
Is the gym open for operation, or is it ceased? Do you know any details of that?
Right now I believe it's still open, as we don't believe anyone else was involved, and the gym is working with us on helping finish the investigation.
Do we know if the suspect has any criminal background or anything of this nature?
He doesn't have any criminal background.
So if he was arrested in Salt Lake County, is he held in Salt County Jail or is he here in Davis County?
He was arrested in Woods Cross, and he's in Davis County Jail.
Remind me the name of the gym.
The gym, it's USA Gymnastics World.
Can you confirm his age again?
His age, he's 33 years old.
Was this just like a restroom or was it like a changing facility?
It was a unisex restroom.
Does he have any prior criminal history?
He does not.
What has the response been like from families that you have reached out to?
There's a lot of concern within the community, which is understandable. We're working with all the families to try to get answers to them.
For the camera, where exactly was part of the restroom? Do we know that information? Close to toilets or what was the angle here?
I don't know the angle. I know it was, I believe it was plugged in like a USB of a phone charger, which had a camera that was pointing at where people were changing or using the restroom.
Would there be a warning for people just to keep an eye out for anything that might be suspicious in the bathrooms they go to? What should people know? This is something they're concerned about.
Yeah, if you use the restroom or you're in a changing room and you see something suspicious, you're more than welcome to contact the police department to check it out or exit the restroom if you feel you're being watched or anything suspicious is in there.
For Jacobs, any more steps on that front, and what timeline, what that looks like?
It appears he has been charged today, so that'll be up to the courts on what happens next.
So he's been charged by the prosecutor at this point?
Yes.
Those counts you said before.
Yes, it was numerous counts of sexual exploitation of a minor, which is a second-degree felony, and then voyeurism, which is a Class A misdemeanor.
The person who found the camera was an adult or a minor?
It was an employee of the gym, so it was an adult. Any other questions? All right, thanks for being here, you guys.